This series made chemistry teacher a badass profession.
Yeah, bitch! Magnets! Oh!
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Breaking Bad scenes.
Is this going to be on the midterm?
For this list, we've chosen some of the most shocking and significant scenes from Breaking Bad that either play a vital part in character development or that carry the plot along. As you may have guessed, spoiler alert. Now, take off your pants, strap on your respirator, and let the good times roll.
Wow. Those, you're keeping those on, right?
Number 10, the demise of Crazy 8.
Oh, shit.
After a series of unfortunate events, Walter White and Jesse Pinkman imprison drug dealer Crazy 8 in a basement.
Heads or tails?
Walt draws the short straw, so he's tasked with killing their hostage.
That's 2 out of 3.
But his sense of morality just won't let him, at least not at first. When Walt finds out that the prisoner is aiming to kill him, he takes action and uses a bike lock for a morbid task.
I'm so sorry.
Number 9, Walt watches Jane die.
It's Jane. You know, of Jesse and Jane.
Alongside his girlfriend Jane, Jesse slips into his old junkie routine and spirals out of control. Walt sees Jane as someone who's getting in the way of his success.
Jesse. Not you.
Although he doesn't exactly kill her, Walt is fully capable of saving Jane, but instead decides to let the drug overdose claim her life. This heinous act is just another choice that reminds us of our protagonist's degrading humanity. Number 8, the Great Train Robbery.
Go, go, go.
Reminiscent of many great train robbery scenarios, we see Walt and his gang pull off an epic and genius train raid. By bringing a locomotive to a halt and distracting the crew, they siphon the methylamine necessary to make meth and somehow replace it with water so the theft will go unnoticed.
300 gallons and counting. Water is going.
Nail-bitingly tense, this scene is a fave because it showcases Walt's unparalleled intelligence when concocting crazy plans.
Yeah, bitch! Oh!
Number 7, I am the one who knocks.
Wow. That is it. Exactly. Yes. You're like Dr. Joyce Brothers here.
Nothing says I mean business like a dramatic speech about who's boss. With Walt's wife Skylar doubting their family's safety, Walt makes sure she knows that when it comes to danger, he is the one to be afraid of.
Walt, please. Let's both of us stop trying to justify this whole thing and admit you're in danger.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see?
By boldly stating he's the epitome of danger, this scene proves this isn't Walter White anymore, this is Heisenberg.
You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Number 6, the acid bathtub incident.
Oh, Jesus.
Calling Walt and Jesse amateurs in the body disposal department is an understatement. After killing Emilio with a gas bomb in the infamous RV lab, the meth-making duo must dispose of his body. But how? Bury him? Burn him? Fire him out of a cannon?
It seems to me that our best course of action would be chemical disincorporation. Dissolving in strong acid.
Oh man, that's messed up.
Nope, they dissolve him in a bathtub full of hydrochloric acid. But when the chemical eats through more than Emilio, Walt and Jesse are left playing cleanup. Number 5, Prison Massacre.
It was my understanding that attending to these 9 names was precisely what you wanted.
10 names now. 10. Counting the lawyer.
Yes, 10, counting the lawyer.
Just when you thought Walt couldn't go any more drug lord on us, he devises a plan to kill 9 prison inmates and a lawyer to prevent them from squealing to the DEA.
You know, I gotta be straight with you, man. Taking out all these guys is doable. But hitting them in 3 separate jails all within 2 minutes? I mean, whacking bin Laden wasn't this complicated.
We watch as these prisoners are stabbed, sliced, and burnt alive in a gruesome Godfather-esque display of ultra-violence. Walt, on the other hand, stands watching the time tick away from the safety of his home.
Yes.
It's done.
Number 4. Say My Name.
Are you ready?
Although it's a relatively short scene, this episode teaser sees Walt come face to face with Declan and his bodyguards in the desert to discuss a methylamine deal. After exchanging words, Walt has one last request.
Say my name.
This simple demand comes accompanied by a Dirty Harry-style scowl from Walt, reminding Declan, his gang, and the viewers that he's the real deal.
Heisenberg.
You're goddamn right.
Number 3. Exploding Meth.
Why don't you start talking and tell me what you want?
$50,000.
Oh, man. 50 G's? How you figure that?
35 for the pound of meth you stole, and another 15 for my partner's pain and suffering.
Negotiating with business associates is tough, especially when they're psychopaths like Tuco Salamanca.
I steal your dope. I beat the piss out of your mule boy. And then you walk in here and you bring me more meth? Woo, that's a brilliant plan, is it?
So, when Walt steps into Tuco's headquarters to get payback for his friend Jesse, he's packing more than a few kind words.
You got one part of that wrong. This is not meth.
In this case, it's fulminated mercury. Blowing a hole in the side of the building makes Tuco see Walt means business, and gives Walt something to scream about. Number 2. Hank's death. It's a moment we all saw coming, but that still shocked and saddened us. In a shootout between Walt's brother-in-law Hank and Jack and his gang of droogs, Hank is left outnumbered and staring down the barrel of a gun.
Jack! No, Jack! Jack! No! No, don't! Jack! No!
Although Walt attempts to reason with Uncle Jack, it's too late.
You're the smartest guy I ever met. And you're too stupid to see. He made up his mind 10 minutes ago. Do what you're gonna do.
And just like that, a mid-sentence bullet to the head ends the life of our favorite fictional DEA agent.
It's Hank. His name is Hank.
Before we reveal our number 1 Breaking Bad scene, here are some of our honorable mentions.
You know, still saying it wasn't the ricin.
I don't understand. Then what was it?
Saying it was most likely a flower called Lily of the Valley.
Run.
You don't have to do this.
No,
Number 1. The Death of Gustavo Fring. Although Gus the Chicken Man Fring takes out the cartel, avoids a car bomb, and builds a drug empire under the guise of a fast food joint, he's no match for Heisenberg and one disgruntled enemy.
I know you despise me. And I know how badly you want to see me dead. But I'm willing to bet that I know a man whom you hate even more.
During a trip to visit Hector Salamanca at his nursing home, Gus falls right into Walt's explosive trap. But just when we think he's escaped yet another ensnarement, the grisly truth is revealed. Well, what's left of it. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite scene from Breaking Bad? For more riveting top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Yo, 148, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9, representing the ABQ. What up, biatch? Leave it at the tone.